Mark, is that the perfect response to the disappointment of maybe not getting what you deserved at the weekend?
It's a perfect response in terms of the 3 points and getting Christian off the mark and trying to get him settled down again. And so yeah, it's good for us to get 3 points and back up and running.
Because after the weekend, I'm sure you were thinking, if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. Was it much of the same?
Yeah, I was worried, if I'm honest, about how the players would respond at the start of the game after playing so well on Saturday and getting nothing. I did toy with the idea of changing 3 or 4 players and freshening it up. But we only made the one change and luckily it worked for us.
You say, did you consider that change as one that did work out there and gave you something different maybe?
No, I always had in my mind that Digby would come in for Lloyd. And Lloyd's played a lot of games and he put an awful lot of work in on Saturday and I just felt we needed a little bit of freshness in the middle of the pitch.
When Doidge hits the post, do you start thinking it's going to be one of those evenings again?
After Saturday and the chances you missed, of course you do. We had some. Brownie went clean through 1v1, didn't he? And it got cleared off the line somehow, and then cleared off the line again. And you're thinking, oh God, here we go. Not again. But the boys stuck to it and got the reward.
With Christian in the side, I think you mentioned it before when we didn't have him. Having him in the side means there are going to be goals, and he does finish those ones which are half chances or just fall in the right way, like Nils' free kick came back to him.
I think the biggest thing he does, he occupies defenders. I think when defenders see his name on the team sheet, they're a little bit wary, and I think he frightens defenders, and because they know he's always going to be in and around the 6-yard box.
How vital was that second goal right on the stroke of half time? A bit of a dubious free kick, but some of these decisions go your way sometimes they don't.
Yeah, it was key that we got that goal at that time. It was never a free kick. The referee said he gave a foul for an incident just before that. Great strike from Millsy. Obviously Sam Russell drops it right in Doidge's path, and he's there to stick it away.
The third goal, so soon after half time, do you think that free kick was a penalty?
Yes. I think Christian knew he waited till he got in the box and waited for the contact, and the lad cleaned him out, and I think everybody knew it was a penalty, but there we go.
Thankfully it didn't matter. Reece Brown, 2 goals in 2 games, a nice result again.
That's right, he wasn't very well today. He was had a touch of cold and flu, and so once that one went in, it was let's get him off, get him wrapped up and get him ready for Saturday.
A lot has been made of winning these games in hand. How important was that to make sure you keep the pressure on the teams around you?
Yeah, it's important. It's important that we try and win every game, which we always try and do. Table looks good for us. We have a game in hand on some people, so that game in hand is a real difficult one against Mansfield. But if we play well, we can be a match for anyone.
6th in the table now. Can the fans start getting excited, or is it about just taking each game as it comes?
They've got every right to be excited. I think they should enjoy it. I think they should come to every game and enjoy themselves and support the players, and the players certainly appreciate their support when they're here.
And reached the points tally for the entirety of last season now with that win. How big a turnaround is it, and what do you put it down to?
I think it's just evolving. We won, or we didn't win. We got promoted in our first season. With us being in the playoffs, we struggled recruitment wise and missed the boat on a few players. And the ones we brought in, the new players that we added to the squad, didn't really do it after we got promoted at Wembley. And it was so important that we stayed in the league last year. And then we built on that, and we managed to attract some quality players in the summer. And I think it's just a constant evolution, trying to grow the football club and try and get good young players and trying to coach them and work with them.
Finally, it's good having Doidge back, isn't it?
It's great. He's a wonderful professional, and everybody's absolutely mortified at what's happened to him in terms of the way he's been treated. But I'm sure he can go again. I'm sure he'll score bundles of goals for us, and he'll either get somewhere with us or end up getting another good move.